Now, there has been a story going about in the motorsport media news world that F1 and MotoGP bosses have came together to discuss whether it's possible for F1 and MotoGP to race on the same track at the same weekend. Now, how true this is and how viable it actually will be, I don't exactly know, but this is why I'm making this video. Do I think it'll work? No, but let's explore how it could work, who goes where, how the prices would be, how the race weekend would be structured. I'll just give some of my thoughts, and of course, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. And while you're down there, make sure to hit the subscribe button as we are very close to 25,000 subscribers. So let's get into the video. Yes, so F1 and MotoGP, who would benefit from this? Now, immediately, you look at the success of F1 and you would think they're going to be the main event. MotoGP would play second fiddle. And that is the kind of consensus I've seen on social media. People think it just benefits F1 and MotoGP would play second fiddle, even though we know MotoGP's racing would completely outclass anything that F1 has to offer. But what track could you do this around? Now, there's a handful of circuits that MotoGP and F1 share, but the layouts do change slightly, of course, due to F1 having four wheels. It's a car. MotoGP needing more runoff and gravel, as two wheels. The incidents that we have in MotoGP, the riders need more clearance. F1 cars have brakes that can stop the car essentially way faster than a MotoGP bike. There are circuits like Catalunya, Qatar that could possibly do this, but I don't know how it would work because we do have a lot of variables that come into this. You couldn't have support classes that weekend, so you couldn't have Moto 2, Moto 3, F2, F3. I think that would be just too much going on, too much chaos. Plus, you have to think of the track itself. So, if MotoGP went out and say done a practice one, and then came in, F1 went out and did their practice, think of the rubber laid down from the tyres. So, you'd have Michelin rubber on the circuit that would probably then get washed away with Pirelli rubber after the F1 cars have been out. How do they work that? Because then, if you sweep the track, there's essentially no grip on it again, because that's the whole point of a weekend. If it's a dry one, the circuit gets built up with grip due to the rubber getting laid down. But if you're putting different compounds, how would that exactly work? I don't think it would. And then it leads me to my other question. Do you charge extortionate prices for this? Because I've seen in F1 that they have a lot of how do I put it? They are really taking advantage of the success and popularity of F1 with their prices, even general admission tickets. One guy I've seen on social media say his price went up 33% compared to what he paid last year for just a general admission ticket to a Grand Prix. Now, MotoGP is a lot more affordable compared to F1, but do you include like a package deal of a cap around like say £500 or even lower just to get both events? It's something that sounds good, but is it really viable? I don't think so, because you're just going to have F1, in my opinion, which is the most popular sport, being the dominant. How can I put it? They only benefit from this. MotoGP, yes, would benefit, but I don't think it is something we need to explore just yet. The idea, like I say, is nice, but I don't think it would work. Let me know in the comments if you think I've missed anything, any talking points. I'll discuss them in the comments below. What do you think of the idea? Do you think it is possible? Love to hear your thoughts. Make sure to subscribe to Crash MotoGP for more content, and we will see you next time. Take care, guys.